What's going on, world? Welcome back to another TYSK report. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the tech news that happened last week. Giant robotic bugs are headed to farms. Ground control robotics legged bots could weed crops better than humans. Dan Goldman at Georgia Tech has a new Atlanta-based startup called Ground Control Robotics (GCR) that's bringing what are essentially giant robotic arthropods to agricultural crop management. It's made up of a head with some sensors in it, plus a handful of identical cable connected segments, each with a couple of motors for leg actuation. The complex environments that the robot is designed for are around perennial crops where the plant itself sticks around and you harvest stuff off of it every year, and it can be much more complicated to manage. These kinds of environments are an opportunity for GCR's robots, offering an initial use case that brings the robot from academic curiosity to something with unique commercial potential. According to GCR, there is currently no automated solution for weed control around scraggly, bushy, or vine-like plants like blueberries or strawberries or grapes, and farmers can spend an enormous amount of money having humans crawl around under the plants to check health and pull weeds. Each of GCR's robots will cost a lot less because the leg modules themselves are relatively cheap, and most of the intelligence is mechanical rather than sense-based or compute-based. The concept is that a decentralized swarm of these robots would operate in the fields 24/7 by physically scouting for weeds and then ripping them out with its big robotic centipede jaws, which come at a lower cost than any other option. Ground Control Robotics is currently working with a blueberry farmer and a vineyard owner in Georgia on pilot projects to refine the mobility and sensing capabilities of the robots within the next few months. Very interesting article right there, and with this specific robotic bug, I believe it's going to be really beneficial for those individuals who are on farms who, again, might not have the labor that is needed to get a lot of the work done on that farm. So having these bugs just crawling around and picking out weeds would greatly benefit those individuals and give them the opportunity to have a healthy set of crops on their land. OpenAI launches Codex, an AI coding agent in ChatGPT. OpenAI announced last week Friday that it's launching a research preview of Codex, the company's most capable AI coding agent yet. Codex is powered by Codex 1, a version of the company's O3 AI reasoning model optimized for software engineering tasks. OpenAI says Codex 1 produces cleaner code than O3, adheres more precisely to instructions, and will iteratively run tests on its code until passing results are achieved. The Codex agent runs in a sandbox virtual computer in the cloud. By connecting with GitHub, Codex's environment can come preloaded with your code repositories. OpenAI says the AI coding agent will take anywhere from 1 to 30 minutes to write simple features, fix bugs, answer questions about your code base, and run tests, among other tasks. Codex can handle multiple software engineering tasks simultaneously, and it doesn't limit users from accessing their computer and browser while it's running. Codex has already started rolling out to subscribers to ChatGPT Pro, Enterprise, and Team. OpenAI stated that users will have generous access to Codex to start, but in the coming weeks, the company will implement rate limits for the tool. Users will then have the option to purchase additional credits to use Codex, and OpenAI plans to expand Codex access to ChatGPT Plus and EDU users soon. Codex's launch marks OpenAI's latest efforts to beef up ChatGPT with additional products besides the notorious chatbot. In the past year, OpenAI has added priority access to the company's AI video platform Sora, its research agent Deep Research, and as well as its web browsing agent Operator as benefits for subscribers. With that latest news from OpenAI, it looks like they're continuing to enhance and improve the capabilities of ChatGPT, and because of these additional features that continue to get added, this looks like it's going to be a tool that many people will utilize to be leaps and bounds more productive than they have been before. And it's very interesting to see that they have that ChatGPT chatbot, and they're going to have the Codex coding agent, and also Operator being able to browse the web. So who even knows, lots of companies may find themselves using something like this to assist with coding, and I do wonder how the improvements of tools like these will continue to have an impact on the software engineering sector of technology. Doctors successfully treated a baby with the first ever personalized gene editing therapy. A team of doctors and scientists have successfully treated a rare genetic condition with the first ever personalized gene editing therapy. Results of the groundbreaking treatment have been published in the New England Journal of Medicine with an accompanying editorial by a doctor who had previously overseen the FDA's gene therapy regulation efforts. The patient in this historic case was KJ, an infant born with CPS1 deficiency, which has about a 50% mortality rate within the first week. Patients that do survive can experience severe brain disease, mental and developmental delays, and potential liver transplants. His care team developed a personalized gene editing treatment based on CRISPR, a technology for modifying human DNA. The successful gene repair for KJ combined years' worth of previous federally funded medical research, including the discovery of CRISPR and human genome sequencing that allowed the mutation to be identified. So on this channel, I brought you this news right here related to the biosciences field in animals, but now with this news, we have it connected to gene editing and humans. So I think over time, as this technology continues to grow and different startups and companies continue to receive funding, I believe over time we're going to be hearing more and more about this gene editing therapy being utilized. So in due time, we shall see what other type of news is going to come out, and I'll make sure to bring you that news when it comes. Meta's smart glasses will soon provide detailed information regarding visual stimuli. The Ray-Ban Meta glasses are getting an upgrade to better help the blind and low vision community. The AI assistant will now provide detailed responses regarding what's in front of users. And to give us a little bit more insight in relation to that, let's go ahead and check out this video right here.
Hi, I'm Sophia. I'm blind, and this is how I use my Ray-Ban Meta glasses with detailed responses. Hey Meta, tell me what you see.
I see a pathway leading to a grassy area with trees and a body of water in the distance. The pathway is paved and has a slight curve to it. There are several trees along the pathway with varying heights and shapes. The grassy area is well manicured and has a few benches scattered about. In the distance, I see a body of water, possibly a lake or river, with a few trees and bushes along its edge. The sky is a bright blue with a few white clouds scattered about.
Hey Meta, describe what's in front of me.
You are in a kitchen with a countertop in front of you. There are several food items on the counter, including dried mangoes, noodles, and naan bread. To your left, there is a pressure cooker, and to your right, there is a toaster oven. The countertop is white, and the cabinets are a light wood color.
All right, so it looks like those Ray-Ban Meta smart glasses are continuing to exhibit its abilities to be an all-around device that can do a lot of interesting things outside of just recording what people see in front of them. And I think over time, as they continue to improve these smart glasses, could we be looking at the beginning of a future where social interactions with social apps will happen on devices like these smart glasses? MIT engineers create elder assist robot e-bar to prevent falls at home. A group of MIT engineers are working on robots to help address elder care challenges in the United States. The team has built and tested the Elderly Bodily Assistance Robot, or e-bar, a mobile robot designed to physically support the elderly and prevent them from falling as they move around their homes. The U.S. population is older than it has ever been. As of today, the country's median age is 38.9, which is nearly a decade older than it was in 1980, and the number of adults older than 65 is expected to balloon from 58 million to 82 million by 2050. e-bar acts as a set of robotic handlebars that follow a person from behind. A user can walk independently or lean on the system arms for support. The robot can support the person's full weight, lifting them from sitting to standing and vice versa along a natural trajectory, and the arms of the robot can catch them by rapidly inflating side airbags if they begin to fall. They tested the robot in the lab with an older adult who volunteered to use the robot in various household scenarios. The team found that e-bar could actively support the person as they bent down to pick something up from the ground and stretched up to reach an object off a shelf. The robot also was able to lift the person up and over the lid of a tub, simulating the task of getting out of a bathtub. In its current version, the robot is operated via remote control, and future iterations, the MIT team plans to automate much of the bot's functionality, enabling it to autonomously follow and physically assist the user. The researchers are also working on streamlining the device to make it slimmer and more maneuverable in small spaces. Shout out to those MIT engineers for creating something like this. It's going to be very helpful for individuals who live in senior living facilities, but also those people who are a lot older and living on their own and might need a device like this to make their everyday movements a lot easier. And because of this, I'm thinking that everyone around the world will have some type of connection or interaction or own or rent some type of device or tool that is connected to the robotics industry due to all the changes, developments, and enhancements that are happening right now and will continue to happen for the years ahead. ABB deploys Pixel Paint at Mercedes-Benz plant in Germany. Mercedes-Benz AG has deployed ABB Robotics Pixel Paint technology at its Sindelfingen plant in Germany. The system complements the factory's conventional painting processes by enabling the precise and efficient application of intricate paint designs. ABB claimed that the technology is both sustainable and resource-saving. Pixel Paint consists of a paint head with more than 1,000 tiny, individually controlled nozzles mounted on an ABB robot such as the IRB 5500 paint series. Combined with ABB's 3D vision system and coordinated by its robot studio planning and programming software, the head tracks very closely to the vehicle body to ensure that 100% of the paint is applied to the car with no overspray or airborne misting. This eliminates the need for labor-intensive masking and repeat trips through the paint shop. And with that, this results in zero waste, reduced environmental treatment requirements, and lower emissions overall. So that's just some of the latest news from ABB, and with news like this, they are continuing to show their capabilities of what their different robotic tools can do. And because of what they continue to display, I think in the months ahead, we're going to be getting more and more information about other use cases that this company has planned and will be deploying for other companies. VR's quirkiest locomotion device, Cybershoes, shuts its doors for good. The company behind the innovative VR locomotion device Cybershoes has officially shut down, ostensibly closing the final chapter on VR's weirdest locomotion peripheral. The news was first reported by Anthony Vittilio, who further noted that production of Cybershoes stopped 2 years ago. Then, in 2024, one of its branches closed, leading to the Austria-based business folding completely sometime in April of 2025. Unlike conventional VR treadmills, which typically use a parabolic base and low-friction shoe to let users move in VR, Cybershoes are designed for seated VR gameplay. The device is essentially a pair of shoe-mounted rollers which include inertial measurement unit (IMU) to register foot orientation, letting you simulate walking or running in-game, albeit from the comfort and safety of a chair. At this time, neither the official store nor Amazon have units in stock. While it's uncertain when Cybershoes ran out of stock through its official website, the latest Quest-compatible version ran out of stock sometime in late 2024. So with this news, it's bringing you the other sides of the virtual reality world outside of all the positive things that we hear. But I think at some point, either a company is going to look to buy up whatever other assets this company has left, and to also see if they can take the learnings from this company and apply it to future products that will improve the walking and running capabilities in the virtual reality world. Play for Dream MR is getting Guys Godin's virtual desktop this week. Play for Dream MR is a high-end standalone headset running the company's own fork of Android with the kind of specs you might have expected from a Meta Quest Pro 2. Guy Godin's $20 app is the gold standard for wirelessly streaming from your PC to a standalone headset, whether it be your flat screen monitors or immersive VR. Even on Quest, where Meta's built-in AirLink and Valve Steam's Link work relatively well and are available for free, many PC VR users purchase Virtual Desktop for a superior experience. Virtual Desktop supports streaming multiple PC monitors and even spawning virtual extra monitors with industry-leading sharpness and latency. For VR streaming, it supports the latest AV1 codec as well as HVEC and H.264 with a range of features like pass-through cutouts and on-device upscaling.